there goes Destiny Payton's storyline. Sure, by now you guys have heard the news about Sunni and Moses not returning to Love and Marriage Huntsville. And we know and understand that the vast majority of their episodes was surrounding Destiny Payton, or Destiny Payton's episode was surrounding Sunni and Moses. So I am genuinely curious on how Destiny Payton is going to hold down her spot on Love and Marriage Huntsville now. Can't just be Martell Holtz, right? Told y'all how I felt about Sunni and Moses coming to Love and Marriage Huntsville, especially the way in which Sunni was introduced to us. Not sure what was her breaking point, but I respect her for stepping away and realizing that this is probably not the environment that she would want to platform her relationship with Moses. And if my memory served me well, I believe the last time I saw Sunni Minx on live, she was upset that people had leaked information about Moses going to jail. My opinion, and this is your disclaimer, this is my own thoughts and opinions and viewpoints, not to persuade anybody of anything. But I speculate that there was probably more things going on behind the scenes with Sunni and Moses as it pertains to production. And why I hypothesize that that's probably what's going on is because when the information dropped of Moses going to jail, I also heard from other content creators, cannot remember exactly who, I apologize, but I do remember content creators saying that Moses was in trouble because he decided to travel and do the show, and he was on probation, something to that effect. Pretty much where I left off with the Sunni and Moses deal. I think that maybe Sunni feels like her marriage is not up for sale. And how many times was Destiny due an apology from Sunni? It was getting weird. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It was getting really, really strange. And it's almost like certain people have certain favorites on the cast, and so they like to paint them in a certain light. That leads to certain cast members not being held accountable, which in my opinion leaves other cast members having to defend themselves, leaves them having to work twice as hard as other cast members. I don't think that's fair, but I always felt the way about the Moses and Sunni thing, so you're never going to hear me say that I absolutely 100% agree with how she got with Moses. I know y'all like to say, well, that's her husband. Yeah, but the same way you get him is the same way you lose him, in my opinion. I understand that we live in a world where what's wrong is right and what's right is wrong. But I'm not here to debate anybody on how I feel. You can feel how you want. If you're going to choose to debate me anyways in the comments, just hit the like button and subscribe to the channel and share the content with other people who may be interested in the Love and Marriage Huntsville sector. Truly appreciate it. Plus, it's free. Either or way, I had seen an article earlier. Unfortunately, I was at work, so I couldn't get on the mic. But I saw an article from my favorite magazine, Urban Belle, where I get most of my information from, by the way. Specifically, the articles that's written by Amanda Anderson Niles. This is where I got the information that Sunni and Moses Monroe exit Love and Marriage Huntsville. But as I scroll down and read the article, I see that she also tags a video from Empress Radio Channel. So shout out to Empress. But it says Sunni is having a controversial first season on Love and Marriage Huntsville. As we reported, Sunni was an interesting hire considering her past with Destiny Payton. Before Sunni became a cast member, she was Destiny's field producer. The reason I feel like she's having a quote-unquote bad season is because Destiny will not let it go. Because in every other scene, she's having to apologize and kiss ass with Destiny, who's whispering, I'm sorry to Melody, but flip-flopping on camera when everybody is around. Telling y'all now, Destiny's time is coming. Everybody will flip on her at some point. You watch what I tell you. It's always one. And unfortunately, but fortunately, Sunni will not be around to see Destiny crumble. Wait, it says at the time, Destiny's job was to confide in Sunni about her life to determine what she would film for the show. According to Destiny, the work relationship turned into a friendship. So she didn't hesitate to tell Sunni about the man she was seeing at the time, Moses Monroe. Never knew that was his last name. Kind of like a cool last name. Moses Monroe. It's a ring, and no, I'm not talking about the ring on Sunni Minx's finger. It has a flow about it, but it says Destiny eventually. Why is Destiny all through this woman's article? Anyways, it says sometime after things fizzled out between Moses and Destiny, Sunni contacted Destiny to let her know she was dating Moses. They eventually married. Destiny felt betrayed by the turn of events. However, Sunni has maintained that she and Destiny were never friends, and Destiny overstated their work relationship. Hey, do me a favor, count how many times I say the word or name Destiny. Make sure you comment that below, okay? But it says, to no surprise, Sunni and Destiny had tension. No, they shouldn't have had tension as much as they did. It has been difficult for the rest of the cast to tiptoe around this and remain neutral. Already know the Scots chose a side. Tried to make Sunni feel uncomfortable on the girls' trip. Meanwhile, they're opening their arms and hearts to Tish and Ken. Because ultimately, who did Sunni have to film with? Destiny Payton? Those types of favors from the Scott, that's going to cost you a lot more than you think. Probably not going to let you forget this. Interesting how Kimmy Scott is always in the front line, giving these girls a hard time, especially the newcomer. Almost like she has the final say on saying who's safe to stay on the show and around their men, including Letitia's man. The scene that comes to my mind is the scene with Kiki, the Scotts, I think Melody was there, and Martell. All were sitting around the fire talking to the therapist. How Kimmy stayed behind to talk to the therapist, I feel like put a bug in her ear about Kiki Jabbar, while everybody else was enjoying themselves. They were participating in activities. I think they were horseback riding at the time. She lit that fire. Much like prior to them going on that trip, the trip that I'm speaking in reference to, they went to a restaurant. I think they were all wearing cowboy hats or something. When Stormy came in and sat down, got comfortable, Kimmy zeroed in on Stormy and began to ask her questions about Letitia. Checking her temperature, trying to run it back to the Scotts, or specifically to Letitia. Stormy said that I can coexist with Letitia, assuring Kimmy and Letitia, because you know she ran it back to Letitia, that all will be well. All I'm saying is pay attention. Me and Tiffany Whitlow, Kimmy and Lernell. Kimmy and Destiny had a back and forth. She has a problem with newcomers. Anytime the Scotts give her a reason to size them up and check their temperature, she gonna do it. It puzzled me. No, it didn't. But it did puzzle me a little bit at first, but then it started to make sense as to why they accepted Tish and Ken into their group. And Ken is much like them. You know what? That is a conversation for another day. We are talking about Sunni and Moses leaving Love and Marriage Huntsville. Well, Sunni won't have to worry about forming connections on the next season of Love and Marriage Huntsville. She recently confirmed that she and Moses will not be coming back. This comes as Moses is currently serving time for a probation violation. Some speculated that old girl has something to do with it. I don't know. But it says during a recent live session, Sunni said, no guys, I will not be returning on Love and Marriage Huntsville. So there's your answer to that. We will not be on Love and Marriage Huntsville moving forward after this season. We will be living our real lives after this season. Okay, girl. I honestly and personally believe that Sunni Minx will tell us the real. I think she's going to come back and tell us exactly what was going on, what was being said, and what was being done behind the scenes. I mean, how do y'all feel about Sunni Minx leaving and Destiny staying and possibly seeing Tish and Ken again?